Hello? What's that? The P790's back. Hold the phone. The SpeedFoam godfather returns with the second generation of the TaylorMade P790. But what actually is different with this hollow hot rod? Arguably, the first iteration of the TaylorMade P790 set alight the player's distance category. In my opinion, it was definitely one of the best at it, hence why we've got version 2. Here it is. The thing that surprised me was hearing that TaylorMade had sold as many of these to scratch golfers as they have 20 handicappers. I find that interesting, making it like a golf club chameleon. Okay, Team Al, before we get cracking, hit subscribe, hit the like button, comment, and hit the bell notification. You know what? Scrap all that. Enjoy yourself. So to the big question on everyone's lips, what actually is different between the new one and the old one? I'll be honest, not that much, which I could not be happier to say. Why would you change something that works so well? You win almost every independent award out there. Why would you make this a P791? It would make absolutely no sense. It's just like a food or drink recipe. If it tastes almost perfect, you don't change the whole thing, do you? No. Nah. So I will be doing a toe-to-toe comparison between this and the old one, but I'd also like you guys to comment as to what you would also like to see this up against. So comment below the most popular answer I will do a toe-to-toe on. Easy. Before we go into the tech, I'm going to hit one. I've got a 6 iron sitting at a very modest 26.5 degrees. Still strong, but modest in terms of other irons in the same category. It's not as strong. The 7 iron is 30.5 degrees. So a bit more loft, showing that it is catered more for potentially the lower handicapper. Feels great. Not a bad start, I don't think. 6,400 RPM, which is not something you would probably expect from this sort of iron. The big question is, what does she look like on the dance floor? And the answer to that is as good as ever. Minor tweaks, looks very, very similar, so if you liked the original one, you'll like this one. Pretty self-explanatory. But we've got shorter blade length, increased toe height. The offset's still very, very much limited, which I love. But the whole idea is to make it smaller, look sharper, appeal to the better player's eye, not like we've got this massive tank of an iron behind the golf ball. It goes, it stops, it's mint. Okay, so let's have a look at the tech of this SpeedFoam smuggler. So we've got a forged 4140 face, which is 7% thinner than the one of last year, so hopefully that's going to give us more ball speed. Reshaped and heavier tungsten weight, which is one of the visible differences from the shelf appeal point of view. Through slot speed pocket, progressive ICT, and we can't forget the very fast foam, aka SpeedFoam. I love it. I don't know if it might feel a little bit softer, but it feels as good as it did last year, which is all that really matters. It's soft feeling because it's forged, and also we've got SpeedFoam. It's fast, but it still spins. Hence why any handicap could integrate this iron in their game quite easily. It ticks almost every single box. What are the negatives to this iron? Oh, that's a good question. For the better player that wants it still to be smaller, it's still on the bigger side. It's not, like I say, overly massive, but if you prefer the blade shape, this wouldn't suit your eye. It's as simple as that. But for everybody else, yeah. Wow, yes. So the tungsten weight in this head is not just aesthetically different. It obviously is, but as you address the ball, it's lower in the head. So that's going to help, obviously, launch the ball. So higher launch, steeper descent angle, improved peak height, but we're still getting the RPM, which I find extremely impressive. got that one. Ay caramba! 207 on the fly, up towards again 6,000 RPM. So the verdict of this, pretty simple. This iron sucks. No, it really doesn't. Have we got any performance benefits whatsoever? Can't comment. Still performs very well. Strike is obviously the big factor. We do a toe-to-toe. We'll be able to probably feel a difference and maybe hear a difference, but performance-wise, still strike relative. Robot could tell us that. I'm not a robot. Numbers we've got, on average, club head speed, 102 miles an hour, whoop-de-doo, means nothing. Backspin, 6,000 RPM. That's impressive. For that kind of iron, I'm pretty happy with that. Carry distance 202. So we've had longer, but have we had this sort of length and this sort of feel and that sort of spin? Probably not. So P790, it is so good to have you back. The tweaked version of you, it is great. What a great iron. Guys, go and get fitted. Try this out for yourself. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Comment below. Did you like the original one? Have you tried the original one? Have you not tried the original one? Original one. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching and the support. Love hearing from you, so let us know how you're doing in the comment section. It could be completely unrelated to the review. I don't really care. I really don't. If you have any questions, stick them down there as well. Follow us on social media. The links are below. And of course, subscribe.